So this is what video prep looks like. We're currently in the process of dressing all of my Cabbage Patch dolls. These are not all of them. This is a small selection in their original outfits or period accurate outfits, because some of them I got naked or clearly in the wrong clothes, like Daniel Joseph over here. But this is an outfit he could have been sold in, whereas this is an outfit I got Baby Martin in. So we have kind of this wild west situation going on, where we have my bins of Cabbage Patch clothes.
I just got that on your fat foot.
Don't yell at my dog.
He threw his shoe. Rover.
So I'm gonna need to like get another thing for my Cabbage Patch clothes because I have an issue. And there's some dressed people over there. There's more people in the living room. So we're even putting shoes on some of them. I don't have tons and tons of shoes, but I'm trying to figure out using my book, because I have a pair of these Mary Janes left over, which a girl's outfit would make the most sense with. And then we're pretty much done. We just have to arrange them in order for my collection video. And we're also going to film all of their clothes today. I might put it all in one video, I don't know. Because I feel like more people are going to click on the doll one than the clothes one. So,
even if it's a longer video. Yeah. Mark, keep your shoes on. Be a good boy.
I love the Pinky.
I love Mark.
Pinky. It's been decided Tamanella gets the shoes because her tights look silly. Which we actually got these tights on Sheldon. Very manly. Sheldon might have been a girl in his past life. We don't know.
He was wearing such a hodgepodge of clothes that we'll never know.
Oh my god, woman! Cankles! Is your bum coming? Your bum is coming out of these because the elastic's so indecent. These are like bigger shoes too. The ones on the twins are smaller, and I do not think they'd fit on like the hooves.
Hannah Teresa has the most oblivious feet of them all.
Alright. Well, looking good, looking good.
Murphy Alistair.
Brilliant. Brilliant. It's popping. We need a dose of poppy seed. Oh, you're so cute. I love your mouth. Look at the cute little mouth.
You're nice,
it's
girl.
so funny looking.
You're so cute.
It's a poppy inside.
She's so big.
Oh, look at you.
She's going very big.
I like your hands. Your cute hands. I like your ears.
Nice little puppy seed.
I like your mouth, darling.
You're such a pretty girl.
I like your fruits. There's nice fruits. I like your belly. Oh,
nice tummy.
Puppy.
I think it tickles her at her tummy.
It's nice, so cute.
Oh, you're a nice girl.
Oh, you're getting so big. Look at you.
What are you doing?
She's like, I'm doing. Watch me back. Oh, Puppy.
You're cute.
Oh, she's a good girl. Okay, goodbye, Puppy. Goodbye.
Bye, puppy.
Say I love you. Goodbye.
Nice puppy.
We love you, Puppy. It's Papa's Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, Mum.
Are you a pretty girl?
I just tell everyone your beets. You've got beet juice all over your chin. Look at that red spot.
Is this a pretty girl?
Your beets. Look at how beautiful
Is
you
this a
are.
pretty girl?
Yes, you are.
Nice daddy.
Old lady.
Nice baby.
Darling.
Oh.
Nice paper.
Oh, it's got such shiny face. Yes, you do.
Is Biggie having a good Thanksgiving?
It's like, I didn't know it was a holiday.
She prefers a Fat Friday.
She had Wide Wednesday instead.
Jimmy girl.
Or Whaler Wednesday. Look inside, look at your
You're
foot.
so cute.
Yeah, you're skinny this year. You're not all overweight. No.
You're so pretty.
Yeah, you're being so nice. You let Mum pick you up. You're being so calm.
She didn't squeak or squawk or fight.
What is this
go.
witchcraft?
I know, what happened? Did you hit your head? So I always ask Clyde if he's being extra nice. I say, did you hit your head?
Look at you. You're such a nice girl. You've gotten so calm. Yes, you are.
You've gotten very tame.
Starting to fidget a little bit. Yeah, she's like, alright, I've been nice enough. Yes, look at you. Now you're making noise. Yes. Happy Thanksgiving, Vina. Happy Thanksgiving, Scrubby. Baby. Let's go, girl. Oh, en heb je Penelope in de koele. Hello, Penelope. Hello. Happy Thanksgiving. And then the puppy's in there.
That's Poppy.
Hello, Puppy.
It's Poppy Pie.
Hi, Puppy. Happy Thanksgiving. Hi, Andy. I can't see you back there. Hi, Andy. Happy Thanksgiving. Say hello, Puppy.
Pow.
It's Paul and Clyde. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, hello. You think I have a treat for you? Can I have a kiss? Kiss. Kiss. Kisses.
Can I have a kiss?
Rude.
Nice boy.
Would you like your dust baths?
Good boy.
Let's give them their dust baths. Cleaning frenzy. Chinchilla in action. Other chinchilla in action. Yes, you like your dust baths. I have to put both in because Popo will use the dust bath and will just sit in it after and not share with Clyde.
He's the worst sharer with Clyde than Clyde was with Tootie.
I know. Clyde used to climb on top of Charlie. Kick him out. Look at my face! Did you just wipe your face? Oh, I don't want to get dust in my lens. Look at my... Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're wiping your face. Happy Thanksgiving, boys. So it's kind of hard to see in this lighting, but my cabbage have all been changed into different clothes. And there's more cabbage in here that are also wearing different clothes. And Ralphie and Baby Martin. He's in his special Christmas onesie I bought him in the baby section at Walmart. And Baby Martin's dressed for the Christmas skit we're filming. So cute. Loves.
I love Renata. She's just a baby.
She's your favorite?
I love her. One of my favorites. I love his little face.
Patrick looks really cute.
Tamanella is such a nice doll.
She's in really nice condition, yeah.
And she's beautiful. I mean, even next to Daniel Joseph, she's holding her own. You know, he cleaned up pretty good.
Patrick, yeah, he's just ugly. In a cute way.
Hey, your face.
He's cute. So I would have filmed a clip of me reorganizing this, but I'm very particular when I organize, so I thought it would take me a while. I had to get a lot of Monster High arms on eBay for my Freak du Chic Rochelle. I've had her about 2 months now, but I've been stocking various lots on eBay to get her hands. She just had her forearms, but not her hands. And Mattel's parts shop doesn't sell Rochelle's hands anymore because they're just basically selling out until they run out, because these dolls aren't in production anymore. So you can only get kind of like random characters. I got her for I think $2 at the flea market. I got her for $1 off because her hands were missing. And of course I wasn't going to leave her nubby. It's just not right. And she's so beautiful. Rochelle is one of my favorite Monster High characters. Actually, fun fact, if you haven't watched my collection video or it's been a while, the very first Monster High doll I kind of like splurged on was Scarus Rochelle. I paid the full $20 for her because I loved her so much and she's one of my favorite characters. So I couldn't leave poor nubby Freak du Chic Rochelle behind, especially because I have so many of the Freak du Chic dolls that I got on clearance at Walmart. So before I had all of my Monster High and Ever After High limbs in here, you can also see I have like an assortment of neck articulations and then random pieces. These are cups from an American Girl doll. I've shown this like case a lot in videos past. This is a fishing tackle box my dad gave me. So the only arms I still have in here are the boy arms. I have 2 sets of Gil and a pair of Deuce arms, which actually this lot I bought off eBay, it had a solo Deuce arm and I had a spare because my first edition Deuce was missing an arm when I bought him at the Salvation Army in 2017. The hand and arm I didn't need happened to be the opposite. They're so big and thick that even if I like took them apart, they wouldn't really fit in these compartments well, and I don't really like to disarticulate the arms from the hands because that wrist joint is a beast to deal with. I had such trouble getting these bracelets off of some new arms and hands. I usually take all like the jewelry off. I don't know, it's just like a thing. It bothers me if they have jewelry on. So I have these organized by basically what parts I have a lot of, or parts I would like to restock. So we have Laguna. These are all Twyla arms and a pair of hands. Draculaura, Toralei. I'm not sure. I think these are Toralei, just without the stripes. But either way, they'll work on a Toralei. I have a ton of Claudine for some reason. I don't think I've ever, like maybe one time, bought a pair of hands from Mattel's Parts web shop. I think all of the others came from various eBay lots I bought over the years. Cleo. I don't have any for Frankie. So I made a compartment for her just because I definitely will need to buy more Frankie parts in the future because she's a very common character. I have Avia Trotter parts for some reason. That's where these bracelets came from. My Avia has arms, but you never know. It's those like random characters that are like the worst to get parts for online. I had such a time with getting Cupid arms and hands. And then we have Cleo Y, again, random character to have multiple parts of. And then these are all just characters that I have a full set of arms and hands for, like a pair. So, but I only have like the one. So there's, you know, Abby and Catty Noir. And then these are ones that I just have a single arm and hand, or just a single hand. These are Create a Monster limbs because they have a different connection. And then these are all the nubs. Like, let's be honest, who really needs these nubs? Obviously I keep them, but I'm not even sure how practical they are because if you get a Monster High doll, you're probably not going to have, like, the hand can't go in the upper arm joint. So I don't know how you would possibly have a hand and not the nubbin unless you bought them in a lot, and for some reason the nubbin was not present. Then these are Ever After High arm hands that I only have like a pair of. These are cedar. I honestly can't tell all of these apart, but these are like slightly tan hands, pale hands, and then the gloved ones. And I bought most of these all from Mattel's Parts shop. I like stockpiled because Ever After High parts are a nightmare to get online. And I have the worst luck. Do I not, Colleen? I have the worst luck getting Ever After High. I always buy them, and then I realize that they don't have hands. So I think I got the right size container for this.
actually haven't even seen the sorority yet, and I'm dying to see.
And then Colleen's over here getting my best friend type dolls ready. Sorry, there's like some books on the table I have to put away and a script for a video.
80 Sam was wearing Nellie's meat outfit, and I'm gonna put all the best friend dolls together for like a line photo in their meat outfits at some point. So I wanted to switch these two around.
Excellent. So Colleen set up the photo she was dressing the dolls for last night. These are all of our like best friend dolls in their meat outfits. Cecile and Marie are like, they share the collection, so they kind of make more sense being considered each like a best friend rather than a full-fledged character, especially because they didn't make much for them. And the backdrop is just calendar pictures from a dollar store calendar that I had last year, I think, and it works really well. So you don't need like to spend money on fancy things for backdrops, just recycling calendars and stuff.
And it's the other side of it's like recycled LOL stuff.
Oh yeah, I know. I was like originally gonna film. I had been setting stuff aside for this, so it was like a Dolly Designs episode. But then I went on my YouTube break. This is just like paper, scrapbook paper from I overlaid different like stickers and sheet from my Amazing Surprise pack. I was missing one of the pictures, so I just kind of cut something out and put it over there. Like this is the front of my Trixta BB's box, and like this was from the front of a sticker set, and then these are like the clear plastic inlays on some of my OMG dolls, and this was the back of like my Ultimate collection. And there's just some coins holding up. That's how we keep the backdrops up.
Yeah, like for Barbies it's fine, but for an American Girl photo, like I usually use the coin jars just because not all of them have the best balance.
And then like this came from my confetti re-release pack, and then I have like all the like checklists. I saved them. Very pretty. I had a lot of fun making this one. Also put out accessories, so some of them have their accessory sets. Like Emily has her complete one, and then Ivy has a partial because we got like this for $1 at the flea market with the beret for like $1. And then because I think her accessory set was sold out when I got Ivy. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
it was.
And then Elizabeth has most of her accessory set. She's just missing the earrings, but I make earrings anyways. And then with Marie Grace, this is the locket I made her instead of the one.
Because she just has a partial, like
Yeah.
Ivy.
I don't know where she's at.
Cecile's is complete though. We got Cecile's in the
Yeah,
box.
it was a box, which if you see that, so I've seen that video of me opening her. And then Nellie, I didn't get any of her accessory sets, so I just made the bow and I made the necklace.
But I put out Lydia because I figured since Sam gave her to Nellie in the first book, she would fit in well here.
This was the aftermath of filming an episode of Dolly Designs. I was making earrings for Courtney and Julie, and these are all of Courtney's separates Colleen got on Black Friday. And there's just a bunch of stuff on my art desk, and I just thought I'd film a time-lapse of me cleaning up. This was where I was working on all of my resin stuff for Julie's earrings in the kitchen. I usually do the resin in the kitchen. And then this is in the art room / doll room. I literally pulled out a million things, and normally I put stuff away as I'm going, but I was working with limited daylight because I wanted to get the photos of the earrings and the little clips I was filming for the video all taken care of before the sunset, and it being winter, the sun sets really, really early, if you can relate to that at all. And this is me putting away all of Courtney's clothes. I had bags already set aside. We bag her separate by like tops and then bottoms and accessories, just because there's no sense in bagging every single clothing piece individually, because that's how most of Courtney's collection was marketed, and it just seems like a waste of bags, especially because Colleen dresses the doll using multiple separates. So just for ease of dressing Courtney, it made sense to bag everything together. And on the label, I have every little clothing item itemized on the label, so we know exactly what's in there, and it makes it pretty easy. I actually didn't have much trouble getting her ready for these photos. It just took a while to put her in every outfit combo.
Colleen's trying to set up the Christmas card, and she thought this would be a great idea, but Poppy
Empty the presents
mowed all of the fake presents over.
in the first 2 seconds. Don't eat the fake presents, they're not healthy.
No.
No, don't do this either.
No. Darling. No.
You're all fired as models for my Christmas card.
No. Darling. Oh no. Alright, so I got to put you back. Alright. This is my baby Otis. And I got him very recently as this clip is being filmed. Now I already like photographed him and stuff for Flickr, but I was looking at my pictures and I have some like before and after shots for this video I made on how to clean soft sculpture dolls, and I realized I must have put his diaper on all wrong. So I'm going to attempt to redo the folding of this of this diaper. I looked up a tutorial online, a picture tutorial on how to fold like baby diapers. So I'm hoping that I can get the diaper looking a little bit better. I should have studied how it was folded before. Okay, so they're calling this the newspaper fold. I am going to fold the top down too because I just feel like that's how it was. It's how it seems to want to fold. So we're gonna do... It's funny, they used a stuffed bunny in this tutorial. Did I do it right? Supposed to be that? I don't know. Okay, got my baby. So I'm gonna put him here. And then you pull it up.
The struggle was real trying to figure out how this diaper went. I mean, this type of fold seemed to work, but the Babyland patch on the back, or the Collectors Club exclusive patch on the back, didn't seem to be in the exact same location it was when he arrived. But I did manage to get it looking better so it didn't look like he pooped his diaper as he did in the pictures I photographed him in before. And I realized after the fact that I should have put the safety pins in vertically instead of horizontally because that's how they originally were. But it's alright, I mean, he looked decent enough for the photo. Just be glad I'm not diapering real children. Clearly, I need help.
Well, let's just say thank goodness he's not a real baby. Because clearly I do not know how to diaper. But this at least looks good enough for him to wear in the photo so that it's not, he doesn't look like he's pooped his diaper, which is how it looked before. So I'm gonna finish dressing again. Then I'm gonna take my pictures and then I'll put him back in the other outfit that he was wearing. Isn't he so cute? Baby Otis. Alright, pictures have been taken. So now I'm going to bag his stuff. I'm going to keep these little safety pins with his diaper because obviously when I use the diaper, I'll want to have these. But I'm going to put them in this separate little tiny bag so that just in case, say, the metal were to get a little rusty or something. This is all his cloth stuff. And then I'm going to put him back in this outfit. Colleen and I did some shopping just for him at Walmart the day after he came. Because he's bigger than a lot of my other dolls, so he can't fit many of my pre-existing clothes. So I got this really cute set of Red Sox baby onesies on sale. So it's kind of like big on the trunk of the body, like the length of it. But that's okay, because he's going to wear these cute little baby pants with it. And these are 0 to 3 month clothes. I think he might fit newborn clothes the best, but they didn't really have newborn clothes. So we can see more of the logo. Just kind of fluff it out. And since it's that time of year, he can fit this big hat that I got from Babyland. It's a little bit big on him, but it fits him way better than any of my other dolls. So now baby Otis is ready for Christmas. You know you love your cats when you keep the recliner up for them when you go to work. Bye-bye. Do you like sleeping here? Hi, Andy. Sugar boys. In this package is a new set of drawers for my Cabbage Patch clothing. I already have one just like this that I bought, I don't know, a few months ago. But they've quickly outsourced their space, and there are things that aren't really Cabbage Patch that aren't currently stored with their clothes, but we use them on the cabbages. So
this set of drawers is really easy to assemble. The only issue I've had with this set and my other one just like it is that the little plastic legs sometimes don't lock in place all the way, so you have to use a lot of force, and I'm very strong, so I have to be careful when shoving down on these sorts of legs because I don't want to break them. But eventually they popped into place and I was able to put it together, and I like how the drawers fully pull out and they have handles on both sides, so it doesn't matter what way they go in. So I usually make labels out of paper and then just write on them and tape them in, because using a label maker, the labels obviously would stick a lot better and you wouldn't be able to change them out, and I don't really have a label maker that would print labels in this size. So I've decided to start changing my labels over to black with a white paint marker so that there's more contrast, because the Sharpies sometimes fade. So I'm just using some cardstock and writing my labels ahead of time so I can stick them on the drawers, though that way we know what's in each drawer. And then in this very dingy looking clip, I'm in my basement so the lighting is crap in here, I apologize. I'm going through and I'm redistributing the clothes. So most of the things stayed in the drawer they were already in, but I had to fish out the smaller clothes for our tinier, like preemie sized dolls, because they don't fit the same clothes as the regular kids, and Colleen suggested we separate them out. And I also put our little cloth accessories in a separate thing as well when they were just randomized before.
So I did some rearranging, so the two Cabbage Patch bins are side by side on top of the big stack of all of like our Barbie clothes, and I just moved this guy over, and the two smaller ones that were over here on top of these. So originally we were going to have an empty drawer because we couldn't think of how to further divide, but I realized we had some like bedding and socks and diapers that were not really didn't really fit any of the other categories. So for now I have this because I have some like carriers and bedding and things. And then we have our real baby clothes. These are for our smaller dolls, so like the preemies and like the Mattel and Hasbro ones. And then these are like, I call them miscellaneous outfits because they're just like overalls, pajama sets, things like that, things that have more than one piece. These are one-piece items, and these are dresses and nighties. Clearly my dolls are wearing a lot of things. And I realized that I don't have any potpourri in those drawers, just one of them. So I have, this stuff is from the dollar store, but I haven't added extra scent to it. I'm going to be putting potpourri in all my doll containers as I've been planning, but I needed to figure out how much was necessary. So I have all of these like pre-sewn guys. Yes, these are pretty much all sewn. 5 to go in the drawers. I want them to be kind of decently sized. Now I do keep dryer sheets in all of my Cabbage Patch clothes drawer, like in their each individual baggie, because they're so big. They're like American Girl clothes, so they'll hold on to odor more. But I like to keep the drawers smelling fresh too.
So I usually keep a bag of like pre-made potpourri, meaning potpourri I bought and added extra scent to, on hand, because sometimes I need to change out the little sachets because my basement does get kind of humid in the summer, and there are certain drawers that seem to accumulate a little bit of like mold in the potpourri sachets, which it used to happen with the dryer sheets too. I just didn't notice it, but I realized later that's what it was. But that's good because it's attracting it to the potpourri and not to the clothes. And all I do is I dump out the moldy stuff and wash the sachets in hot water, and then I can reuse them. And here I'm just tying ribbons onto each sachet. I could use buttons or snaps or Velcro, but honestly the amount of time it would take to sew those kinds of closures onto these sachets would not be worth it. I literally have hundreds of these between all of my clothing containers, the ones I have set aside for future use, the ones with my dolls, etc. So it just makes more sense to use ribbon. And then I'm just adding the potpourri sachets into each drawer, just one decent sized one, because like I said, the bags of clothes themselves each have a dryer sheet in them to keep things extra fresh. This was the aftermath of me painting some stands and filming a video. This time around I felt like painting at the dining room table, which meant all my art supplies had to go to my doll/art room, and the stands weren't sealed at this point, so I'm keeping the cardboard underneath them to do that. And this is my little wheelie cart I got with a gift card for my birthday one year, where I keep all my paints, and I try to organize them by color roughly. They do get kind of messed up as I'm using them, and my sister was working on making cards for people, so she had a bunch of my paints out that she needed, so this isn't all of them. This was just the ones that I had used that I was putting away, and I'm just reorganizing them, but I'm sure they are all messed up again by the time this video is up. And here I'm resealing some bags that I cut to be quart sized from gallon sized. I did this in an episode of Dolly Diaries, I don't know, sometime in 2020, and it works really well, but I made so many of these bags that some of them weren't sealed properly, so I had a few that I needed to fix that had clothes in them previously, and I have this little piece of parchment paper while I run the flat iron over it to protect the plastic. And then here I'm bagging all of the clothes. It was a random assortment of Cabbage Patch outfits and American Girl outfits. I made 2 of my Frozen doll stands. They were new additions to the family that I had for probably a few weeks at this point, and I had finally gotten around to finishing their stands, and I needed to rearrange my shelf so that I could fit them. This is my Hunchback of Notre Dame and Frozen shelf, and I decided while I was at it I would dust everybody and dust the shelf, even though it really didn't need it. So I can't really see what I'm doing super well, but I'm using a makeup brush to wipe their faces down, and then I'm taking a rag with some furniture polish and cleaning the top, which I did put contact paper on the top of my shelf to make it cute and homier for them. And I'm also using that same rag to wipe their stands down, and if they need their hair brushed, I'm also doing that. And then I'm just kind of finagling to see how I can work the 2 new dolls into the shelf while still maintaining all of the bulky things like my Hunchback of Notre Dame horse and my Sven.
We're in the basement, and Oliver does this thing when I come down here to do laundry or to clean up his poop, clean the litter boxes, where he rolls around on the carpet. Sometimes he just goes down here by himself, cries, and then when you come down the stairs, he's doing this. Hello. Hi. Say hi. I'm fat. Excuse the bleach mark on the carpet. Colleen did this when we were kids.
There was a bag of rotten potatoes, and they left a gross smelling stain, and I didn't know this carpet shouldn't be bleached.
She used toilet bowl cleaner.
That's what I used.
Which made Dad very mad. Yeah, because when I say our house used to look like hoarders, I'm not joking, Dad would put garbage bags in here. Oliver would rip open the bags and eat garbage. And it would ooze out. I think that was before we had Oliver, though. Right, Barney?
Oh yeah, that was back when I was in high school.
Yeah. But that's why we stopped putting garbage bags there in the hoarder house, because Oliver.
And here I'm washing a stuffed horse that my sister bought as a Christmas gift for somebody, and he's really, really huge. He's made by the brand Gund, which we have a few plushies of our own that are made from this brand, and it's really nice. So I'm putting him in a pillowcase, and then I'm adding a little bit of laundry detergent in the bag with him, and then I'm putting a little bit of fabric softener in the fabric softener compartment so he smells really good, because he was secondhand off eBay in really great condition, but just because he's used, it made sense to wash him and make him extra nice for the person.
So we're going through my hope chest where I keep my stuffed animals and my Beanie Babies, because we were seeing if we had a chicken Beanie Baby still to give to somebody. And I noticed that my 5th grade scrapbook was all crumpled, so I was fixing it, and then I'm like, I don't even remember looking through this, because this was my only yearbook thing I ever got, because my mom bought it for me, because screw high school. So I was looking at what I wrote, and it's just really fun. First of all, with my glasses, And before I had braces with my really
Was
crooked
that
teeth.
that bear vest that used to be mine?
That fugly bear vest that we both had a bunch of, that Mom thought they were super cute and forced me to wear with an ugly turtleneck.
Okay, well, your taste in clothes and my taste in clothes were very different.
So my likes as a 10-year-old, noodles. I still like plain pasta. Purple. Orange is my new favorite color. Spring. Still love spring. You know, the rebirth, the cute animals. The Wishbone book series. I remember loving that and reading that all the time in 5th grade. Free Willy. Still my favorite, like, sentimental movie of all time. And whales. Still my favorite animal. Hobbies. Looking for salamanders. I still love weird amphibians, reptiles, and stuff. Running. Collecting stickers, that was a thing I did. Ambition, hairdresser, did go to beauty school. And then my favorite 5th grade memory was Dare graduation, which I think I just liked because I got a t-shirt, and trip to the Pequot Museum, which, no surprise there, I loved the Native American section. It's so funny. And then I don't want to show you the superlatives page because like my last name and stuff is on there, but I got most quiet, most shy, and most honest, which I don't know why every time I was voted for most shy and most quiet. And then for senior year, I also got most changed, but yet how does one change?
If one is still so shy.
All because that was the year I colored my hair orange. People are
But
very
it didn't
superficial.
change what was on the inside.
No.
You're still you.
And so you can see here, Shelly has not changed much other than the major fashion faux pas. That was my mom's fault. So these two lovely ladies arrived in the mail from Mercari today. It's senior year Mary Kate and Ashley. And I thought I'd just do a little before and after of their crazy looking hair. It's because these dolls came with a lot of gel, and if you don't wash the gel out and then you neglect them, it ends up looking like that. They're kind of dirty. I already have their clothes in here soaking with a little OxyClean because those looked raunchy, so I'll show you what they look like after. These are my loves after senior year Ashley and senior year Mary Kate. They look like new. They even have their shoes. I love them, especially like Ashley's outfit. So we're working on our Christmas video this year, and this is what happened during the video.
Baby Otis was hungry.
So now we have to put all of this away. I set up 2 different like tot nursery / bedrooms, and obviously have my Kelly container up here for ease of setting up and putting things away. And this is interesting. There's going to be a bowl of already eaten tots so they don't make repeat appearances.
Yeah, we don't want to detract from the realism.
Very realistic, yes. So our friend Lisa got the cats Christmas gifts, and there's catnip in some of these toys. And you can see that they clearly like them. See, but I knew Oliver would like this sparkly ball
Which
because
does not have catnip.
Colin didn't know he'd like that, but when our dolls have stuff like this, he loves it. And the fact that it's ball shaped, but I'm surprised Andy's even responding. Like, I mean, Oliver loves jingly balls. There are these all over the house. These are like the only toys I buy because, like, in the past, they haven't liked things like this, but apparently, the catnip.
I'm hoping this puts Andy in a good mood and he stops pooping on the rug.
Is that kind of material? Oh my god. He's like playing with it over there. That's gonna get like lost in 10 minutes. For such a fat cat, he exercises a lot.
Andy's already over it.
He's like, yeah, I'm done. I've exercised for the day.
He's exercised for the next 9 years.
There's Oliver's like rubbing into the carpet. Oh my god. This just summarizes Oliver's personality. Oh my god. Can I just pop on really quick and give you a personal update? Since we've been away, we did lose one of our pets, and I thought it would be weird not to mention it. So if you noticed, we only had 5 guinea pigs in the previous clips of this vlog instead of 6, and that's because our beloved Isla passed away in September. She was 5.5 years old, which is technically considered elderly for guinea pigs, but she wasn't slowing down or showing signs of age. I just woke up one morning and she was acting odd, and it happened very quickly, very suddenly, and she's very missed. We're not going to be getting any other guinea pigs or anything. Our intention was never to have 6, so everybody is doing well other than that. No other health issues with any of the guinea pigs or the chins or the cats. So I just thought I'd mention that in case you wondered where Isla was, because she's been here pretty much since I started my channel. I technically did not have Isla when I filmed my first video, but by the time I posted the first video, we had her. It's been really weird not having her as part of the family anymore. And our guinea pig Piper was really close to her, so she's been not depressed, but she hasn't been as happy. I'd also just want to say, in terms of YouTube, I will be uploading once a week. I have a backlog of videos, which I mentioned in my comeback video, A Place to Start. And I want to upload them slowly. I don't want to just like upload everything I filmed while I was away and then get back to doing what I was before, which is filming constantly. I think it's better this way because I don't feel any pressure to have to constantly film, and I want to kind of just keep some things private and keep some things to myself and just film when I think it's helpful or that my viewers will enjoy it, or if it like inspires me. The videos are not going to be uploaded in any kind of chronological order unless I feel like there needs to be context. In the case of one of my transformation videos, there was a neck repair I did that I uploaded the tutorial for that the week after because some people mentioned on Flickr that they needed it. But other than that, like, they're not going to be uploaded in chronological order, so you'll be seeing things maybe from the spring of 2021 and then something that was filmed last week, you know, present day kind of thing. So just to put some context there, I do try to say in the video or in the description when it was originally filmed, so there's not as much confusion. But from here on out, that's how it's going to be. I'm not going to be uploading things in like chronological order or filming constantly, but you'll be getting regular videos, probably on Saturdays most of the time. That's been working for me because I need to make the post on Flickr public at the same time, but I can't schedule things on Flickr like I can on YouTube, so I have to like be home and have time, put the link on Flickr and then make it public. I just thought I'd update you on that in case you were kind of confused, because I know that the videos might not make a lot of sense, because I might upload a collection video and then like for instance I have a doll displays video, like a tour of my doll displays, where there's going to be like dolls missing that I got after I filmed that, but the collection video went up before, so there's some things that might be a little confusing. Just bear in mind that it's because there's a lot of backlog content. Now that we've cleared up, on to the rest of the vlog. I had to buy guinea pig pellets, and it just so happened that Chewy was running a sale of buy two get one free, and they had these brand new like pet beds, which I thought they looked like the kinds of things the guinea pigs might actually use. So there's this really cute unicorn one, which is amazing quality, super plushy. And then there's this turtle one, which is also super plushy. And then the narwhal's not as soft. I'm not impressed with the quality on him as much, even though I think he's the cutest animal. So I'm gonna try, I wonder if the chins would use this. So I'm gonna see if Napoleon and Clyde will use this turtle. And if they don't, then I can just wash it and give it back to the guinea pigs. Because Clyde would have a field day chewing this unicorn. He would really like the sparklies. And I'm just going to put the narwhal away for now. And I'm going to put some of their extra fleece beds in here to kind of hopefully get him to hold his shape better. Piper's already inside it. She went in all on her own. Don't bite me. Phoebe was interested too, but she couldn't figure it out. But Piper loves climbing inside of things. So I was thinking of her when we saw these on the website. Winnie also likes sleeping in the cuddly cups. I have 4 of them, but I only ever keep 2 out at a time, so the other 2 are in the wash right now. And then there's goes Penelope and Poppin. And Phoebe's been into the cuddlies a lot lately. And Penelope uses them too. She goes through little phases. But Poppy's never really been that into them, which is funny because, what are you doing? You think I've got snacks? Because she likes to hide all the time, and when you hold her, she'll climb up into your hair. So I'm surprised she's not more into cuddlies. You're cute, Piper. So the boys are interested, but they're sitting on top of the turtle, not going in it. But I think Clyde might figure it out because he likes to dig. Is that nice? Look. You go inside. Go inside. Look. You go inside. No, not on top. Inside. Look, you go inside. You go inside. Well, maybe he'll figure it out, maybe not. You're just too friendly. You think you're gonna get more treats, don't you, Paul? May I have a kiss? Kiss. Kiss. Beautiful. I stuffed one of the guinea pig's beds inside the turtle, like vertically, to hold up the back end so the door would stay open, and they're starting to figure it out. Aren't you? Today was deep clean enclosure day, so I still need to hang up this old hammock. They have so much gear, it's not even funny. All your stuff is all clean now, and you got new stuff for Christmas, you spoiled boys. Someone's back in the unicorn. Poppin! Leave Penelope alone! Get out of the turtle! She doesn't want you in there! You're being nasty! I was just about to take a picture of Punel. Mr. Turtle did not work for the chinchillas. No, Poppin's being nasty. You don't even want it. The unicorn is over there and it's empty. And you kicked Piper out and you didn't even want it. Poor Punel. Oh, Penelope. Was she being nasty to you? Was she being nasty to you? Oh, Penelope. Why is you got to be nasty, Poppin?
Winnie and Poppy have disrupted the peace in our home.
I know. She's been the one having the attitude lately, humping everybody and kicking people out of their beds. Nobody's into unicorns. Just got some poops in there. And Mr. Narwhals was also a success, but he's got washed today.
Look at Phoebe in the igloo.
Hello, Scrubby. Piper. Poor Penelope.
Poor Punel.
Now everybody wants Mr. Turtles. No.
You put two cuddlies in, and yet they all want the same cuddly.
Mr. Unicorn's free.
Winnie's in there. Look at your Winnie.
Penelope. Penelope, okay. Bloop bloop, joy glue. Poppy, I see what you're doing. No. Use Mr. Unicorn. Penelope has found Mr. Unicorn. Did you like it in there, Penel? Bloop bloop bloop. Yes, that's nice. Good girl, you're sweet. Everyone picks on you. And now Poppin is sitting on top of Mr. Unicorn.
Bad guinea pig.
That's not how we use Mr. Unicorn.
Guinea pig.
I feel like this is the saga of the cuddlies. Who will get peed on next? Actually, the turtle got pooped and peed on. So this year's gingerbread house is this Barbie one, which I didn't even know was a thing. It's a Fold and Fun house we had as kids. Barbie Fold and Fun house from 1992. It's probably going to be way too challenging for us, but here's to hoping it turns out. And we're actually making this on New Year's Eve instead of Christmas Eve because we originally were supposed to have Christmas with our family on Christmas Eve, but then that got canceled. So then we just never got around to making it during the week. So this is what's in the kit. The gingerbread pieces, different kinds of icing, and a very limited selection of candy. It doesn't have the easy tray. We went from buying a pre-assembled one last year. Cookie.
Thank goodness our real Barbies don't live in a cookie house.
We have the house together, no easy tray this year, and the steps and the flower box.
Cookie dream house is scam. The best. After we eat it. I don't know why I'm doing Colette.
And this is a finished product. I put some frosting that Colin happened to bring home from work. And it's not falling apart. There's this weird gap in the roof. I don't know if we put the roof on right. But the frosting helped. And I ran out of white icing though, so this side of the roof needed some help. And we even did the back. It's going to be upside down from this view, but yeah, you can see the back. I also ran out of pink icing, so I couldn't pipe around those windows. But I mean, it's probably the best one we've done so far, but it's still ugly.
It's also supposed to have like a lot of pink icing over here to like,
yeah, and
like in swirls, but we were out of icing.
I think it's pretty cute. And
Barbie would not want to live in this dream house.
the dolls who got a model with it approve. Overall,
Oh, did you say who our dolly helpers are this year?
no, I didn't. We have Baby Otis, Camille, Gabriella, my second Felicity doll named Emerald, Nenea, Ralphie, Willa, and Baby Martin. So we hope you all enjoyed this holiday edition of Dolly Diaries. I know it wasn't super festive, but I didn't start filming anything for Dolly Diaries until I posted my A Place to Start video when I came back. And, you know, we didn't have a lot of time to film things, especially, so we kind of put our energy into our Christmas special this year instead of Dolly Diaries. But,
It is much fun. You should check it out if you have not already.
we hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in 2022. So, we filmed the last clip, and I'm editing the video to post tonight, and we forgot our 1,000 Splendid Dolls sign-off, so I guess it's actually going to be our 90s Barbies. We're redistributing into a new container, and cleaning, and checking their inventory, and adding new potpourri.
Are you realizing how neurotic that all sounds when you say it out loud to the camera?
And those are just some wipes we're using to clean them, like wipe them down with. So, are you ready?
Love your
Love your dolls, love yourself, and love your life.